think of my son, Kyle, I think of him outside of being his mom. And it's very easy to do that because he's an easy, breezy kind of person. And he came into this world very easy. It was, just really wonderful to be his vessel. And so I've always known that he was not mine, he's not a possession, as none of us are. But he was truly a gift.
You meet a lot of people as you're growing up. You see a lot of different people, and you get a genuine sense of somebody's character very, very quickly. And the more I got to know Kyle, I realized that he was just a very genuine, good person. And you don't come across that a lot of times.
It would really be nice if we could all, socialize this by thinking about what it is, what quality, what adjective describes Kyle. And it's a very personal journey for everybody.
For me, really, it's just his uniqueness. I don't think I'm ever gonna meet another person like Kyle. And you always say that, oh, he's a genuine person, she's a genuine person, but with Kyle, there's nobody more genuine than Kyle.
He wanted to be there for everybody. He was somebody that you could depend on. And he just wanted to have a good time.
He just, would enhance the amount of fun that you would have doing whatever it was that you were doing.
He valued everybody. And so for me, that was just so amazing.
I had nowhere to go on Christmas Day, and Wes was there, and he invited me over and cooked Christmas dinner for me. So that just shows the kind of guy that Kyle was.
Kyle means so much to me. Best thing about him is how genuine he was.
I've known him since elementary school, and he's never changed. He's always been the most, invites everyone in, asks how you're doing, really genuinely cares about my family, my friends, people he's never even met before, but he knows that were important to me.
We could always just talk about life, and I feel like a way I can't talk about that with really anybody, because we had so many similar interests, and just kind of growing up in the same kind of homes, with the same kind of families, real close-knit, real loved. And I would come home from work at 3:30 in the morning sometimes, and he would just be up doing something, or just happen to come downstairs to go use the bathroom or something, and we would just sit there and talk for 3 hours, or watch Martin and just laugh about hilarious things that other people I just don't get that connection with, you know what I mean? Because they just don't understand it. It's kind of hard to think that that's not going to be around, but I will always remember the times that we had, and it'll never be forgotten, and it's definitely not for naught.
Kyle had so many friends. It's just unbelievable. I think I've seen 50, 60, 70 kids, and all of them call me Grandma.
I've never been accepted by a family so quickly in my life. I think that they're amazing, and that's obviously a tribute to K-Jack. He would always talk to me about his grandma and mom and all these things, and I never had a grandma, because my grandmas all both passed away before I was born. The first time I ever met Grandma, she just, you got a grandma now. And I was like, how did you even know I didn't have one? That's crazy.
His energy and his positivity was contagious. Everyone around him fed off of it, and he made everyone a stronger person.
Kyle could light up a room when he walked in. It didn't matter where he's walking in. If he didn't know a single person there, when he walked in, you could just really feel it. And it's something that not a lot of people can do. And I'm gonna miss that feeling for sure. But the memory of that it definitely is a pretty amazing and special thing.
Kyle's smile, his big bear hugs, and his cuddles and snoring, singing B2K.
He would always sing B2K or Usher, and it could be the slowest, most sensual song in the middle of a party, but he would grab that spatula and sing his little heart out, and it was just amazing. It just brought so much cheer and joy to everybody who was in the room.
He used to talk trash all the time. I'm a jokester, he's a jokester, and we always would clown, but it was always with love, so he would call me a rat, I call him a possum. He clowned on the Niners, I clown on the Colts.
With his cooking, he was always experimenting, so we would always have to try it. I mean, sometimes it was good, but you know, we all said it was good.
Just whenever he put his arm around you, like, get over here, cat, you just felt like nothing could ever happen to you.
There's some people that you bring around, you know, another group of friends and they're not as comfortable and you kind of got to just, you know, watch what they're doing. But Kyle you could bring anywhere and he just kind of fit into any group.
I'll never forget the time he came back from SeaWorld and he had leaned over to try to touch one of the dolphins in the enclosure and he fell in. And he came back dripping wet. His phone was ruined, but he was like the happiest person on the face of the earth because he had fallen in the dolphin tank.
We had a year-round zoo pass, and we would go at the drop of a hat all the time. He loved the little foot massagers. It would tickle so much.
We have photos of like just like all like 4 seats
Yeah.
lined up and our feet are just on the little vibrating things. They're just laughing. There's one photo of Kyle just like
I was stranded in LA once and needed to get back home, and my ride, for whatever reason, couldn't take me back home, and Kyle just drove way out of his way and said, Parker, don't worry about it, I got you, because that's who Kyle was. He's always looking out for his friends.
One of the last times I saw him, one of these last Friday nights, I just told him I loved him, randomly, just in conversation. He stopped the whole party. He was like, wait, Wes just said he loved me. Did anybody hear this? He finally said it.
First of all, I want to thank God for loaning me Kyle. He never said anything to me about donating his organs. And when I first heard about it, it just made my heart just swell, because that's the kind of individual Kyle was.
I took Denise aside and I told her, the feeling we're feeling right now is pretty much the worst thing I could imagine my entire life. But if you take a second and you think about, what if that doctor came out and told us Kyle's gonna be okay in a week or two, right? And how elated and just the pure joy that would feel like, right? And I said, that's what some family's gonna get. They're gonna get that news because of Kyle.
Kyle will possibly be able to save 3 lives through organ donation, and he will be able to help up to 60 people through tissue donation.
To think that he actually stopped to think, is this something I want to do? And then to check that box and do it. And now for him, I'm sure it was a very simple thing, and that he now has the ability to save lives is just amazing.
I am privileged to work with the heroes who give life to others, with their families who support that decision, and then I get to work with the miracles who have a precious second chance at life.
Maybe his heart went to a kid. Maybe his lungs went to a mom. You know, it gives somebody another chance at life. It's a beautiful gift.
Kyle, love you, miss you, buddy.
We all love you, and I'm definitely gonna miss you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your life with me.
I know you're having a great time up in heaven.
I know you're up there resting easy.
And I can't wait to see you.
And I can't wait to see you again.
I'm just glad I know.
Because I know one day I'm going to see him again.
I know you out there watching out for all of us. You know, you got family here, holding down your real family. And we're all family together. I love you, bro. Thank you for everything.
For those recipients and those people, I really want them to know that they're getting a part of somebody that they're going to become more special. I don't even think they know it yet. But he was a true big dog, and they're going to be barking soon. They're not even going to know it. So I think it's going to be, I think it's amazing he's saving lives to the bitter end.
Whether you believe as Cal believed or not, this is my prayer, that you would keep him alive in your hearts by sharing what he shared with you, his love, friendship, and encouragement. That you would share this precious gift with everyone that you meet. Cal, we say to you, good night.